All right, we're back. Episode 2, Joe Walker, Project Zomboid. So, the episode that you just got done watching, that was a complete crap show. And apparently I'm still tired. I need to go to sleep. All right, so let's set our alarm for the morning, head to bed, and get prepared for a little cooking XP in the morning. Won't be enough for a level 3 boost just yet, but we'll be getting a little closer at least. I have to worry about my weight here. Starting to get to a point where I'm over encumbered, meaning I have to figure out how to drop a little bit of this weight. So if you see in my bag here, I have all these things. The bag actually reduces some of the weight. So if I put stuff in here, you see it actually starts to go down. So if I wanted to, I could start putting a little bit of the food items in there, and now you can see I'm not dealing with nearly the amount of problems that I had before. Alright, before I head down, let's clean this rag. Goes back to a rip sheet. I'm gonna have to start using this. So, remember I was talking about durability earlier. The condition of this bat, not awesome. The hammer's just about dead. In fact, let's just do this. Let's take that one out. And this other hammer that's in crappy condition, we're gonna leave that in the bag. Alright, so we're gonna attach that belt left. So we're gonna sparingly use the baseball bat. Hammer's fine. And then belt right. Pipe wrench, that's in almost perfect condition, so we're good there. Now that we're a little more set with our inventory, let's head back down. You can see now we're at least not completely overwhelmed with weight. Fill our water bottle. Oh, there our weight goes back up again. Get the rip sheet in there, get the screwdriver in there. Get the first aid kit. Nope, just kidding. Okay. As you can see though, we're gonna have to get to a point here soon where we start hustling, because we are at a point where we've got just a few days left and we're getting to the point, as I talked about in the first episode, where there's a giant like metro area along the main road in Muldra where you can kind of concentrate most of those zombies, and you're expecting to have to deal with a whole ton of problems all the time. So as we work further to the north and further to the west, we're going to expect that more problems are going to start to happen, and we're going to have to get a little more combat heavy in our playthrough here. So today has the potential to get a little interesting. So right now, as the TV starts to play our program, there we go, cook show, we're going to get a little XP as we wait here. Our plan is going to be, we're going to head north, we're going to head west. And if you're ever looking at a map, there's the landmark just to our northeast is called Kate and Baldspot Safe House. It's a small little fenced in area. If you play the story mode on this, there's a husband-wife team that deal with some stuff. But that property has a small shed, and inside of that house, it's a 2-story house. There's a a little tool shed that would be great to get at. So if I could get there without being in any immediate danger, that would be pretty amazing. Okay. Cooking show over. Let's go ahead across the street. What are we dealing with here today? As you walk by these mailboxes, don't forget to check them. See how to use generators. When the electricity goes out, that's how you keep the electricity pumping right there. And we're going to need to make sure that we continue to check these mailboxes for small things like that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's give this a circle around quick and make sure that we're not dealing with any overloaded areas with a horde hiding. It looks good. Wow. That would have been too convenient. What are the odds that we're going to get a terrible thing like a house alarm on this? Okay. I was going to be very upset. Okay, a little mac and cheese for the backpack. That's good. Canned sardines. We'll come back to that. Kitchen knife. Yep. How much is that? 0.3? I'll have to come back. Can of oats. Some chocolate. Fresh uncooked steak. Every garbage bag you ever see, you need to grab. FYI. You build those for water collection later as you go through the playthrough. Water and electricity both cut out. It's a little less than awesome when you have to deal with water, and all you've got is, oh, this is a huge find, saw. I can now officially start the carpentry tree of work. Already, this is a great find. Toy bear yo-yo. Look at this, a lot of stuff in there. Couple of pens. You can see I'm actually over my weight, but I'm not over enough that I'm concerned yet. We're finally starting to get a little closer to that warehouse. And once we get to the warehouse, we can start to actually kind of offload some of this inventory. But you can see now, my bag is basically full. So I have to figure out without, I mean, I'm going to run into some things. Oh, that watermelon's pretty heavy though. You know, let's maybe by eating a little bit of that, we'll cut a little weight. Master carpentry. Alright. Yeah. When you have a full stomach, you notice it was 18 earlier. The max carry weight when you're well fed, this is this green little moodlet here, changes. We're gonna steal that chocolate. And you know what, we'll steal that. We'll steal those oats too, because eventually this 3.0, we're just gonna eat the rest of this. Alright, let's check out that shed. This little box here, that's what the whole warehouse is full of. They've got an inventory space of about 65. It's pretty dang good. There's planks. Ooh, 50, I lied. Gorilla Radio, the Hunter magazine. We'll read this. Alright. Closer and closer we go. Here we go. There's one right there. Let's go take care of him. He's gonna... Ooh. Is that window broken? Nope. There we go. Double kill. Thank you, Pipe Wrench. Oh, there's books there. Big fan of how this is looking. Okay. Please don't. That was a horde event, by the way. It's like I was telling you. Ooh, that's exactly the book we need. Okay. I'm gonna get in here, close the window, close the curtains. Nope. Yeah, here we go. Alright, we're gonna hide in here and we're gonna read this book. So that carpentry show comes on at noon. We're just gonna read in here for 3 hours. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit here. And you'll see here, eventually what'll happen is our carpentry will get that little, here we go. So you can see by the time that carpentry airs again, alright. Alright, so we're getting what, 1.6? So 75-ish for our modifier. That's still not a great modifier, but it's better than nothing. So let's see, we started here at 500. Alright, nice round number. Ooh, 120, 120. Alright, we'll take it. We probably don't get 5 today, but we can get 5 and 6 maybe tomorrow. So you see right now we're at, ooh, our modifier just went to 2.4. That's a bummer. Alright, so we still have quite a bit of this to go yet. Page 99 of 300. We're gonna fast forward. This guy's tired. Suck it up, buddy. You're about to get... Uh-oh. Every time that an event like that happens, where there's a gunshot... Best laid plans, right? Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a small nap. I hope we're safe. No promises in this game, though. Okay, hopefully that didn't draw him. Okay. Let's eat the last of that watermelon. I should take care of most of the hunger and some of our weight problems. We could probably throw these oats right back into the bag, and then we'll be... Yeah, we're in a good spot. Not overloaded. Do we still have points? We do have a 0.7 to work with. Perfect. Alright. Once we read this book, we're going to be in a really good spot. So I think maybe today we'll kind of lay low. Spend a lot of time here after this fast forwarding through the rest of the book reading. Maybe take a nap. Get some more cooking XP. We still won't have enough to get that level 3 cooking. I don't think we found a cooking book yet. So this is just all about how to make a campfire. Alright. So here we go. You can see the XP is at 4 and then eventually it just keeps going up. I think it caps at 8 maybe? Anyways, we're getting close. You can see it's getting dark and crappy outside. I think that's fog. Which could be advantageous because the zombies have a decreased sight line. Alright, we're done with that book. Maybe we'll steal that tape. Put that book back. Foraging for intermediates would have been nice. Just to keep him from getting bored, we'll read this magazine. I don't think he's bored, but I don't know how it is that I'm already drowsy again, but you know what? If it helps us to pass the time, sure. I'm a sleepyhead. I'll probably sleep through the whole freaking thing. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I just beat the alarm. So I'm heading into the day with a full day's rest. That's actually pretty amazing. Alright, I got a backpack full of really crappy food. Look at this. All high calorie stuff. You know what? We'll just eat some of that chocolate and call it good. That should get us at least a peckish. Yeah. Maybe we'll hit this house tomorrow, or today yet, in between the 6 and noon show, so that we can... Yeah, here, we'll eat this. Eat this instant popcorn, uncooked. How nasty is that? Hey, you know what? Desperate times. Now we've got a full 1 pound to work with here. Alright, should be cooking. Hopefully we get about halfway with this show. 150 out of the 300. Or around it. Wish you could fast forward through this part. I've heard that when you do that, you actually miss some of the stuff that, you know, the XP ticks right there that just happened. You actually miss it, so you have to watch it in 1 times speed instead of being able to fast forward up here. That's kind of a bummer. know, at one of these houses here soon, we're actually going to have to steal the TV, as weird as that sounds, and bring it to the warehouse, because these warehouses typically just hold industrial equipment. Ooh, this looks really barren. And no electronics of any kind. That's provided that there's any... Alright. Jesus, there's like nothing in here. Is this... Don't be an alarm, don't be an alarm. Okay. I get really skeptical of everything these days of what jar lid. Alright, well, we may have to come back for that. This mini fridge. This might be coming with us eventually to the warehouse. They're super light. They get you at least a decent starter fridge before things go crazy on you. Tissues. If we get a cold, that'll be a handy little find. Jackets. Yep, we're definitely going to wear leather gloves. Okay. That's all good stuff. Let's see here. 1 second. Alright, better half called. See what's in the bathroom here. Alright, so this house is actually pretty barren. Let's go over here and check out this car. Is there a TV in this place? Okay, I see a shed up there. That actually... would have been too convenient. We're gonna skip that house for now. I don't want to set off any alarms if I don't have to. Is there a generator in... Oh my god, there's a generator in here. Okay, that's an incredible find. So one of our next big quests is going to be finding a gas can. It's starting to siphon a little bit of gas from vehicles, which I'm sure we'll find. Oh, you see, we have company. Alright. Is there a... That one's gonna try and bust her way out. Oh, here we go. No alarm, no alarm, no alarm. Alright, where'd you go there, Missy? You were probably the original inhabitant here. I was kind of hoping you might have a key on you. No key. Let's go ahead and close this, though. We don't need to bring in any unwanted guests. Just that electronics magazine, a can opener. Nothing good here. Dish towel. Plenty of food in the fridge. That's a welcome sight. Washer and dryer. Okay. medical in here? Anything? Sleeping tablets. Bandage. Can never have too many of those. How to use generators. Bunch of mechanic and metalwork books. I can't believe we haven't found a single cooking book. Alright, one of the good things about this house is there are a ton of curtains that we can come back and repurpose, because one of the things we're going to have to do, thinking ahead to when we get to the warehouse, we're going to have to board ourselves up and then come back and then disassemble any and everything that we can. If you'll notice, I mean, I'm pretty vulnerable when you look out here and when you look out here. If anything comes by, or even here, and sees us, we're kind of in a spot where they're going to barge in. So by minimizing all the sight lines, that's where we're at. We have to think about those kind of things. Alright, so at least for the moment, we're fed. And it's not crap food. We've eaten crappy before this, but at least we have that going. So let's replace. I haven't thought about that in a while. See, okay, we're good. Didn't kill us. Let's see here. Trying to see if there's any areas we could forage around here, but it doesn't look like they've defined any forage circles here. There is a... Yeah, as we get closer over here, we're going to start to see a lot of that. And I don't want to pull anything that I don't have to here. Let's just take another look, different angle over here. What are we dealing with? It looks like it just might be the one. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's just the one. Alright, let's check mailboxes. Nothing. Oh, yeah, we got company over there. Okay, I don't know if you caught it over there. The herbalist. This is probably the next best thing after how to use a generator. Oops, did I read it? Did I not read it? This teaches you what berries are poisonous and not poisonous. When we do forage, it'll sort it all out for us. That also allows us some homemade remedies. Okay, so yeah, you can see there's quite a bit to deal with over there. We're going to let them to their own devices. But over here, so these fences, they're not man-made. They can't be destroyed. They're nice. The problem is we're overweight and we've eaten crappy. The up chevron there means we're gaining weight because of how we're eating. So we can't hop it right now. Eventually, when we get to a point, if we survive that long in the winter, when we have farmed foods and foraged foods, carbs are a little harder to come by. So you can see, like when you look at this kind of stuff, if it has a label, it lists all the calories and such, and carbs. But for those of you on keto, calories and carbs, you know that if you limit those, you're going to limit the weight. So these are all things to be conscious of. And the game does take it all into effect. Alright, so while we wait, I think what we're going to do, we're going to unpack our saw. And we're going to I think the hammer's still out. We can disassemble some things. Now, that'll get us a little bit of entry-level carpentry. So you can see here we're getting that 8x multiplier, and the show doesn't come on till noon, so we can disassemble a few things at least. It'll also allow us the luxury of having a few accessible planks when we do get to that warehouse. We're going to want to board up everything we can and give ourselves a little extra protection, and then on the top level when we can, ooh, nails too, perfect, we're going to want multiple exit points, because when it hits the fan, you're going to need to be able to find a way out. There can only be one, and it definitely can't be jumping off the second story of a building, because that only ends one way. 50%, I'm 3 for 3. That means this is definitely going to be a fail here. Look at this, we're getting closer. All these nails are going to come in handy. This is a beautiful thing. We might get 5 before the show starts. We'll roll right through to 6. And 6 is good because it introduces the ability to build stairs, which is crucial to make extra stories around this warehouse. Eventually, what I'd love to be able to do is set up a second or third floor garden. And that'll require a little extra scavenging, but we can definitely get there. Oh, we might get it right here actually, look at this. Alright. All these nails to play with here too. Of course, my guy's tired. It's ridiculous. Alright, so 3,000. Let's just grab all these nails. So 10 extra nails. The reason the nails are nice is because you need at least 1 nail, but maybe 2 to barricade these windows shut. Nothing prevents zombies from actually coming through. It just gives you a little extra time to react. They're all built on durability level. So you just have to take all that into account. Now, if we were getting 50 before and we have that 8 multiplier, we should be looking at least 400. So we need 7 or 8 ticks here of experience to get that level we need. If not, we're getting pretty close at least. Level 7 is the last real big milestone. There's 2 levels of rain collector barrels you can make in this game. And the first one's, it's a big thing to have. The second one gets you like 2.5 times the level of the first one. And then it allows you to build kind of nicer looking stuff, like nice fences with higher durability levels and such. Carpentry is like one of the most important skills in this game. So the way that this character has progressed is actually no. Uh-oh. I missed my show because I wasn't paying attention. Okay. That was dumb of me. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make our way over. That right there at the top of the screen is the warehouse I'm talking about. So we're going to come back we're going to grab that TV here shortly, but first we're going to go on a little bit of a zombie killing spree, and we're going to clear this area out so we can get in without the threat of our imminent death. Okay. We're still only worrying about this guy for now. You didn't have anything good on you, did you? No, reading glasses, don't care. Alright. See, look at that up there. That's really nice on that top floor. Okay. It's like my damage is so bad. You can tell that the tiredness and the fatigue is having its effect. When the damage is that low. Yeah, here we go. Come on. I'm almost afraid. This road is like Murderer's Row. It hasn't gotten bad in the spawns yet, but it will. The further south that you go to, it just gets more densely populated, and these games base the population algorithm all around where you are in the city, and the bigger you are. Look at that, we just walked in the door. Hello. Yes. Not if you wire yourself right to the router. A router, I mean, there are ports on the back of those devices that you can plug into and then wire your device into it. But not all routers have the ability to cast Wi-Fi on top of routing. It kind of sounds like Ben kind of understands what's going on here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Listen. I'll Bingo. Ben's got it. Yeah. Yeah, all that's doing is it's offloading the load to them to set it up. And then if you lease the box from them and something goes horribly wrong, then they can just fix it instead of you having to purchase a different box. That's it. Yep. Okay. Yep. Bye. The wonderful world of tech support. Alright, here we are in the warehouse. As you can see, there are plenty of things in this. So what we're going to do is we're going to start offloading some of the items quick. And we're going to make supply run number 1 back. We want to get our weight to a manageable point. Actually, we should probably think about a nap. No, you know what? We're not going to do that yet. We're going to get that TV. We're going to turn it on in the warehouse here. We're going to get the screwdriver and the hand fork out. Alright, you see how much this weight has been offloaded? We are starting to approach a manageable... Ooh, I always get a little wary of that. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna have to do this quick. So we have an inventory space of 12.7 in our backpack to work with. So we should easily be able to make this TV in a few planks on the first trip. And the TV is only really useful for a little while longer before things get shut off. And then they're basically just used for, here's the TV. It's got a weight of 10. Let's cut that right out and put it in the backpack. Watch this. Boom. Alright, now we can pick other stuff up. And we're going to take as many of these planks. Let's put as many as we can. Oh, how about none in the backpack? You're about to see, I'm going to overload myself a little bit here. 19. This is going to bring up that heavy load moodlet. That's fine. But you don't want to do this for too long because it actually leaves you vulnerable. Your speed and walking decreases significantly. So you can see I'm going to get into the 30s here and I won't be able to run like I ran over here. Yeah, this is about as fast as I can go. Which is fine if the coast is clear like it is. So what do we grab? 7 planks? Okay. So all of these... Oh yeah, we got one over there. We want to avoid him. It's just the one at least. All these windows, we are going to board up 4 boards each. And in this little top area, we are going to... Oh, yep, got another visitor over there. Just another reason why you want to get these things boarded up as soon as you can, because as soon as they see you... Yeah. Okay, trip 2, what we're going to do is we're going to grab sheets, and those are going to be covered. Okay, we're going to drop all this right on the ground. Now let's get... Oh god. Okay, we're going to go upstairs. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to get that TV out. Not good. That pounding you hear is a zombie pounding at our door. They must have seen us. Yep. Alright, we gotta take care of it. God, this is risky. I'm doing next to no damage. I'm tired as hell. But the last thing that we need is that door, I'm sorry, that window to be smashed in. Okay. Okay. Step 2. Sheets. We have until 18. Get back. I'm just gonna grab every sheet. That's how this is gonna go. Joe Walker, you may have secured yourself a long-term base just yet. Our plan from the get-go, I can't believe it. This has turned out to be kind of a success. Alright, we're gonna remove these curtains. That gives us one sheet. Can I get to this? We're going to come back here and we're going to disassemble basically everything in this house, by the way. Because I'm an idiot and I missed my carpentry show, we're going to have to make up that XP somehow. Alright. So stupid. I think we're gonna come back here. We're gonna start like stealing stuff and just making a giant kitchen in our warehouse, I think. The problem is you can't have too many fridges, and the fridges, when you run a generator, they draw a lot of juice. And gas in this game can be a little bit of a, it's kind of a limited resource. The gas station is like all the way at the other end of town, down this main road. There's two of them. One of them is at the main intersection in this town, where the zombies are the worst. And the other's at the complete opposite end of town, where things are hardest to get to. I think we have 4 sheets. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do this from the inside. I think that's how you need to do this, and barricade them from the outside. And now we're at least cutting the sight line out here. There. Okay. It's a beautiful thing. And now we're going to grab 4 of these. We still have those nails? No. Alright, we're gonna grab the nails. You can tell he's tired as hell. There they went. I think 4 planks, when you barricade this off, actually does the same thing. There's 2. We'll be able to tell in a minute. Yeah, there you go. Beautiful. You can't see it anymore. That's how it's meant to be right there. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, we are officially at a point. We're home. For now. Let's rotate this TV. Get ourselves a little bit of experience. Actually, do we even care? I'll rotate. No, it's fine. It really doesn't matter. We don't need to see the screen anyway. And before you know it, we're going to disassemble this thing. Okay, let's watch the TV. That couch down there, I think that'll be our bed for now. We're gonna go lay down there. Oh, it's only a little nerve-wracking that it's next to the door. Foraging level 2. Bonus. On the list for next episode, we are going to barricade the other windows on the lower level and start fortifying this thing. But for today, I think we are at a point where I'm going to cut the episode. So, for Joe Walker, still overweight and still gaining weight, but home. We'll see you next time.